Hey y'all, welcome back. What we're going to tie today, this is a Gar Fly. It's called Spotted Fever. There's actually no spots on the fly. It's because we use it to target spotted gar. I'm making a stop over in Kansas on my way out west, and we are going to do some gar chasing. We're looking for something that's 50 plus inches. Hopefully we can get some of those. Normally you won't need a hook for this fly. You could just tie it straight up, or you could strip like nylon rope, but there's big stroppers out there too. So we're gonna go ahead and add a hook to this just in case we miss a gar and hook up on a good strop. What we got in the vise today, this is a Gamakatsu. It's a 4/0 thread that we're gonna tie with today. This is uni thread in 140. For the main part of the fly, this is black nylon. It started out as a 1-inch web belt. Strip this down. This is what we're going to use to hopefully entangle those gar and get it wrapped up in their teeth, because even with the hook, if you've never fished for gar, then they have an extra bony mouth and they're very hard to hook into. They're really good about throwing hooks, so we use this to get wrapped up in their teeth. Acts like Velcro, and we'll let them go. And then for the front part of our fly, for the belly and the top, we're going to use, this is angel hair in yellow. And for the flash to catch their eyes, this is Magnum Flashabou in silver. This is 1/8. All right, let's get started. We're going to come in at the back of the hook. We're going to take a couple wraps, get our thread secure, come in with a little bit of the nylon webbing here. You can split rope and use this just by itself, just to get tangled up in their teeth. Like I said, the only reason we're adding the hook in there is in case we get on some strop bass. That right there is enough to catch and keep a gar on your line right there. We're going to tie these kind of sparse because we're going to try to fish about probably on our 5 or 4 weight for these, just because it's a lot of fun when you got a fish that can overpower you on extra light rod. We're going to take a couple turns, catch that in at the 50 mark. Try to keep this from getting tangled up. And come over, tie in on my side. Good secure wraps. Break out your thread. Wouldn't be a splash chomp video without breaking out the thread. I think I have a burr in this bobbin. Probably should get rid of it. I'm going to come in, take some secure wraps behind. Now it's going to take a lot of abuse with the teeth on the gar, so we're going to come in, add a little bit of super glue to that nylon tie-in point, just because we don't want to lose out right there. We don't want to lose anything on a couple fish. Make these bomb proof. All right, then we're going to advance our thread to the front. Like I said, this is pretty much a hollow fly. Don't take a whole lot to tie these. Come in with some more of our nylon. You could tie just straight black and it'd probably be just as effective. And what I'm talking about is, if you've got a piece of rope like that, you can double that over, put that in your vise and tie that down and make a loop, and tie your leader straight through there and throw those for gar. And it'd probably take gar anyway. But just in case, we're going to put that hook on there. If you've never had a chance to catch gar on a fly rod, you should take the opportunity to do it. It's a really fun time. I'm going to come in at the 50% mark again. I'm going to catch this in on the side, pinching wraps, flip it, tie it to my side. This is the part that we're going to rely on mostly to catch these gar, is this piece right here, because that basically makes a whole new nylon rope. And that's why we're going to more than likely be taking them on. We're going to come in on both sides with 2 pieces of Magnum Flashabou. You don't have to go too crazy with this. This is just to give it a little glint in the water. I'm gonna tie that in. Length of the tail, maybe a little longer. Just to give that fish something to spot. Kind of excited. It's been a while since I fished for gar. There's some here in Kentucky, but no monsters. But where we're going, there's monsters. I was stationed out there for 5 years, and this is the #1 fly that I used when I'd go chase gar. That was back before it was popular. There we go. Everything gets super glued just because we don't want to lose anything. I'm gonna bring our thread all the way up to the back of the hook out there. I'm gonna come in with our yellow. If you don't have yellow, don't worry about it. Use whatever color you got. And if you don't have yellow, don't worry about it. I do this just so it gives me something to look at while it's scooting across the top of the water. Don't really need it. It's just something that I do. We're going to double that. Take it at the 50% mark. I'll catch that in right there on the top. Roll it, just like deer hair. Now I've already come in and got the ends staggered, so there's no square edges, so we don't have to worry about that. See, that's your square edge. That's where I cut it. You don't want any square lines on your fly. It probably wouldn't matter on this fly, but if you're getting bad habits now, you'll do it on your flies that really matter. So it's better off just not doing it. All right, we're going to cross over, pull everything to the back. Build our head. Hopefully everybody's doing good, getting to do some fishing. I'm back on the water in the morning. It's Saturday right now. My day got pushed from today to tomorrow, which is okay with me. Gives me a chance to tie more flies, and I'll be tying some game changers today too. And those take a little bit of time. I'll be using those for smallmouth tomorrow. Hopefully we get it onto some largemouth. And that's it. That's spotted fever for you guys that want to go out and chase some gar with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Go check us on Facebook and Instagram. If you guys got any comments or anything you want to see tied, always just leave it in the comments below. You guys have been around forever know that I'll answer anything that you guys send. Hope you guys enjoy it. And until next time, you guys keep tying.